Oh boy, okay. Oh boy, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to get prepared for the time being because Bethesda's E3 is about to start in 10 minutes. But I already did stream the. I did a live stream reaction to the Microsoft one not too long ago. And I wanted to do the Bethesda one because I just wanted to see how much of a dumpster fire this ends up being. So we'll just wait for another like 10 minutes or so. You can wait for you guys to respond in the chat, and yeah, we can get this thing going when this when whatever they do. Hopefully, it's not as cringeworthy as it was last year. Oh my god! Like the first, they started off with like the band or whatever, the metal band or something. That was awful. I was just cringing the whole way through. But yeah, I guess we'll wait till like CJ and everybody else comes back. A couple other people. And I'm just streaming it through the Bethesda's channel, so the official channel. 37,000 people watching right now. Uh, the Microsoft one was like 75,000, probably up like 100,000 or so. On the different channels, it varies. This one's likely to be like 70,000 or so. I don't know if it'll be that big, but Microsoft's was huge. And if you want to see my thoughts, I definitely recommend you check out my live stream for that. I thought that was great for the most part. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the Microsoft one was like 1.5 hours. Made the live stream like 2 hours or so. Check how long that live stream ended up being. Oh my god, just do YouTube. There you go. Okay, so it doesn't automatically make your video for some reason live stream. So the Microsoft one didn't automatically create. So it's a good thing I put the freaking um oh look at that, the Microsoft E3 live stream. I got a copyright claim on that. Oh, that's great. Let's look at the view the copyright claim details. Um, Video cannot be monetized because this song was playing apparently. I will not play that song. Oh, during the Gears of War weird trailer thing. And then this one during that. Bandai Namco. 2 copyright claims. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Fucking A. So I got a copyright claim. Oh, yeah, these I got copyright. Yeah, whatever. That's public. Okay, so I got. Man. Let's open that. Is there an action I can do? So it doesn't show up as uploads. It shows up as live. Okay. I got 21 views, 2 likes. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so it should be starting like 5 minutes. But yeah, I kind of expected copyright claim, likely for the Bethesda one too. I'm sure a lot of people got copyright claims for that. Far Harbor. Yeah, I haven't done a live stream in forever, man. Not since SteamWorld Dig 2, the 2019 one. And before that was the Battlefront 2 one. Holy shit. Okay, so get this, like the SteamWorld Dig 2, that was early, like beginning of 2019. But before that, I didn't live stream till 2017, like 2 years. But I did do live streams on Twitch and stuff, like various points. But I realized I was not going anywhere. So I just wanted to live stream a couple of these conferences so you guys can get my reactions and you can watch them too. And um, yeah, and yeah, it was fun engaging with you guys earlier in the Microsoft one. So likely to have some fun for the Bethesda one as well. I'll try to put a link for the Microsoft one after this is over, I guess. Yeah, and the full video, of course. So I've already done a bunch of the coder videos. I'm on part 23. Already reviewed Brightburn and John Wick 3. John Wick 3 I freaking love. Anon, Phantom Menace movie. I'm gonna have a video on Godzilla soon. I still gotta edit it, so that's gonna take some time. You'll see a video for that by the end of this weekend, or this week, I should say. I need to review X-Men Dark Phoenix. I'm gonna watch that hopefully this weekend, and then review that next week. But anyway, enough of that chit chat. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Okay. So nothing yet. It's gonna be starting in like 4 minutes. Okay, so ready. So what do you think they're gonna show? Hey, did you change? I did change my T-shirt. Yes, I changed my T-shirt to Game of Thrones. I keep changing my T-shirts for the conferences, but it says Game of Thrones. It's the Targaryen Fire and Blood. Cause it's just gonna be a fiery mess. That's how I foresee it. So what do you think they're gonna show? I think they're show Doom Eternal, definitely. Some more Fallout 76 stuff, I guess. Um, I just don't see them. I don't see the point because, like, I don't think they're gonna reveal too much. Like, Bethesda doesn't have to come out and do a conference every single year from this point on. Like, if they don't have the games, then don't have the freaking conference. It's like, why waste everybody's time? Like, it feels like 1 or 2 conferences was like with Bethesda is like just felt pointless because they didn't have enough games. Only do it like when you have the big like big giant games like Fallout 4 and stuff. Don't just put them out. No, I did not hate season 8. I want to do a video on Game of Thrones for sure. But no, I did not hate season 8. Was I disappointed at the end? Kind of, but I didn't, hate it, outright hate it. Like, I'm a super fan, but I'm not like, like the big giant hater that hated season 8. I know, who cares about Fallout 76, but they want updates. People want updates for people who actually play the game, I guess. But they're going to do that because it's like one of those live services bullshit games, so that's likely to happen. Is there any music playing? Okay, there is some music. Okay, so one more minute, and it should be starting. I'll put it on full screen right now. So what's going on, CJ? Uzab? I think Sub Money was in the... Yeah, he was in the last live stream. I don't know if he's in right now, but yeah. If you're there, bye. The game died ever since they started screwing. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't it look like the way I'm framed with like all the rest of the people that I'm like part of like those people? Like part of this freaking people in the background. Yeah, I'm so like, I just don't know what to like. Okay, there we go. All right, let's let this play. See if I can put the... Okay. I'm so excited for Bethesda after they fucking shat the bed last year. With Fallout 76. Any games so far that have been revealed that you're excited about? Cyberpunk 2077. Absolutely, man. That and Borderlands 3. Absolutely. Those are the two big games. Oh, this is going to be a bullshit compilation of why everyone loves Bethesda, but yeah, no, not anymore.
There is no game without the players.
Really, it all comes down to you.
Without you, there is no game.
I just want to see the comments. Just out of curiosity of people, what they think.
And we appreciate that.
Thumbs here for...
And through all of it,
you're always there with
Here
us.
we go. Cringe. Okay. Yeah, so... Bit of a mess the chat, so... Any games so far? Okay, yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. I guess I would say I'm interested, but I'm not super interested in it. Yeah, sure, I can turn it up.
I'm Dinga Bakaba, and I used to take a week off every time a Bethesda game came out.
my name's Mark Diaz, and when I was 8
Bit
years
of a
old,
mess
I
the
used to
chat.
sneak over to my buddy's house to play Doom.
Any games so far? Okay, yeah, Jedi Fallen Order.
Was one of the very first
I guess I would
games
say
that
I
got
would...
me into the Elder Scrolls world.
I'm Dana Christo, and I started
How's the
out
volume
as
now?
a 16-year-old gamer who just wanted to bring joy to others through video games.
And now I'm game director at Arcane Studios.
Now I'm a game programmer at id Software.
Now I get to be a part of building that world as the creative director on Elder Scrolls Online.
Now I'm a UI programmer at Bethesda Game Studios, and it's everything I could have dreamed of. I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
We see you.
Because we are you.
And together,
Together.
Together?
We are all. We are all.
we are all...
We are all. We are all.
Okay, good. All right, awesome. Excuse me. I'm like 50-50 with Jedi Fallen Order. Though I am excited. I will definitely buy the game, and I will live stream that game for sure. I'll also do a review on that too. Yeah, for sure. I would agree with you, CJ. At least they didn't start with a cringeworthy band. Oh my god. But they could do that later. I don't know.
Bethesda's Senior Global Vice President of Marketing, Pete Hines.
No, I'm not clapping for him.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How are you? Feel good?
I'm surprised people still have faith in Bethesda at this point.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank everyone watching around the world to tuning in to watch our 5th annual E3 showcase. This is a night dedicated to those who love games, who love the incredible entertainment that games provide. This past year, you fought demons on Mars and Nazis in America. You were assassins in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors. A lot of those. And survivors in the Wasteland.
Boo.
And you've embarked on these amazing adventures on PC, console, VR, mobile, or wherever and however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other players, with friends, and with families. With our games, you've built large global communities that truly matter. This year, we want to give special recognition to the extraordinary Bethesda community. As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to us. I've almost been at this company for 20 years. And when I first started, one of my first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games. It was a great way to start my career at Bethesda because it was the perfect reminder of why we do what we do. And like so many others at Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events around the world. I've enjoyed meeting so many of you and getting your thoughts and feedback. So tonight, we'll be taking time throughout the show to hear directly from some of you in the Bethesda community. We are thrilled tonight to show our fans the lineup of great games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere of some exciting new games, and we'll go deep on Doom Eternal.
Okay, Doom Eternal, definitely. So it's not all doom and gloom.
From our friends at one of the most celebrated development studios
I just
in
had
the
to do
world,
it.
Bethesda Game Studios. Please welcome studio head and my good friend, Todd Howard.
Did anybody get that pun? Doom and gloom? Boo! Liar! Boo! You suck! Boo! You stink!
Thank you. Thank you. Great to see everybody.
Failure.
We have had an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios. Given some of that excitement, impressed you're still here.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever.
16 times the detail. Okay, I was just making sure.
It's
Yeah,
all of
they
you
brought Todd back.
who have made these worlds what they are. Take Fallout 76.
Boo.
A type of game we'd never done before. Had a
And
lot of
should never have
difficulties
done.
at launch. And we got
Should never have done.
a lot of well-deserved criticism.
A lot. Yeah. Well, more than that.
But the team kept working on it, and you kept playing it. And through all of that, something amazing has happened. It's thanks to all of you. This game has one of the best online communities we've ever seen. We made a post-apocalyptic survival game where you can do whatever you want, and everybody's nice to each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us all hope for humanity when the apocalypse does come. To you. And we have a lot more in store this year for Fallout 76. But first, our latest game, The Elder Scrolls Blades, is in early access. And thanks to all of you, it became our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout Shelter. Absolutely incredible. And to tell you what's coming to Blades, let me introduce project leader Craig Lafferty and art director Matt Carafano.
All right. Thanks, Todd. It's great to be here at E3. And thanks again to all of you for making Blades #1.
As someone who's worked on the Elder Scrolls for 20 years, it's been incredible to bring this world to your phones in an all-new way. We still love those classic dungeon crawlers, and it's clear you do as well.
And whether you're exploring a dungeon or rebuilding your town, it's great to be able to do it wherever you are.
Since it's E3, we're releasing our biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles, an all-new custom jewelry system, and a brand new dragon quest line. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It has even more, but best of all, it's coming out tonight.
I'm freaking out.
Download free tonight and give it a try.
No.
And we're also hard at work on our arena mode for this fall that'll feature PvP, your own guilds, and visiting your friends' towns. But most exciting this year, we're also bringing Blades to an all-new platform, Switchblades.
Switch? Okay. I don't know why the Switch would want that. I know when I played it initially, I was like, this is a fucking mess. Like, just the tutorial, like, I was like slashing and dashing and stuff like that, and it was like doing nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I understand it's beta, but it was a mess. I just like uninstalled it right away.
Yes, Blades is coming this fall to the Nintendo Switch, and yes, it's still free.
With microtransactions.
Blades is the perfect fit for the Switch. You can play on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls. But best of all, it's cross-play and cross-progression with the mobile version. So you can start tonight on mobile, and all your progress will carry over. And it's playable here at E3 in our booth and Nintendo's.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
And for those of you playing on mobile, we also have some special rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week. So download tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks again.
Now, let me introduce Jeff and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
Oh my god, nobody gives a shit about Fallout. Like, it's done. Why are people still cheering about this shit? I don't get it.
Hi, I'm Project Leader Jeff.
The guy was
I'm Co-Studio Director Tom Muffin. On behalf of everyone at Bethesda Game Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us,
What was that?
stuck with us, and helped shape the world of Fallout 76.
Absolutely. It's incredible what the game has become. You've told us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building, legendary weapons, player vending, and of course, the dreaded sheep
That
squatch.
was cringe in the beginning.
We've also been working on our biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders, and it will fundamentally change the game.
No, it won't. No, it won't. Let's face it, it won't.
It's been some time since
Online and
76
Fallout
opened its
has
door.
proven it doesn't work.
And we
It
all
does not
discovered
work.
that Appalachia isn't quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of things. Overcame a lot of things. I don't think any of us expected for people to actually come back.
Are you from that vault? Can you help us?
No.
We've traveled pretty far. Heard there's hope here in Appalachia. Folk rebuilding, fighting back. We'll fight too, right by your side. We've been everywhere and seen everything. And the one thing we've learned is this. You gotta claim the wasteland before it claims you. The question is, are you with us or them?
Free. People still clapping about this shit.
That's right. That's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76. Not just NPCs.
I agree, CJ.
But
It
a
looks
full
worse.
quest line, new rewards, and as you saw, full dialogue trees.
That won't mean shit. Let's
This
face it,
is
Fallout
a
4.
long-term
It just
story we're
yeah.
telling. Year 1 was about the vault doors opening and all of you settling the wasteland. Year 2 is about people coming back to reclaim it. Like previous Fallout games, these characters have their own stories and goals. It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences.
The Wastelanders update is coming this fall and will be free for all Fallout 76 players.
Yeah, I agree, Uza. Yeah, it should have been in the base game.
And in the spirit of free, we're doing something special.
Just
for
because the
free.
game was a failure,
Fallout
they would have charged this
76
game.
is going to have a free trial for everyone starting tomorrow.
I know, like,
right.
cheering for all of this
That's right,
crap.
it's the
like,
perfect time to see
basic
what Fallout
stuff.
76 and its growing community have become. We can't wait to welcome all of you.
Zero community.
And because so many of you are going to be joining us, we thought we'd also give you a sneak peek this week at an all-new game mode. Check it out.
The only reason they're doing it, the only reason they're making it free is because the game was shit. That's all it is. They just want to make people happy. Like, they've done this with countless games, and the game has gotten favorably better from that point with free content and stuff. So they're just trying to make it better for them.
Of leadership. So I have devised a unique process of elimination.
Battle Royale. Battle Royale. Yeah, fucking great. Oh my god. Really?
Should prove interesting.
Fuck you. Fuck you. This is... Okay, this is the death. This is the death right here. They can go fuck themselves. No, fuck you. Fuck you, Bethesda. Now turning Fallout, a much beloved series, into a fucking battle royale piece of shit. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I can't tolerate that shit, man. Fuck you.
There can only be one overseer. Good luck.
52 player. That's gonna be a fucking nightmare, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck this
yeah,
shit.
we put a battle royale in Fallout 76. That's right. Nuclear Winter is a battle royale born from the Fallout universe. From power armor to perk cards, from camp building to contending with wasteland creatures, and of course, my personal favorite, nukes.
Stop buying into this
It's a great
fucking hype,
free addition
man.
to
Fuck
an already
you.
huge game. We love playing it, and we think you will too.
No. Bethesda's dead.
So
They're
check
fucking
out the
dead.
sneak peek and let us know what you think. Remember, all of Fallout 76, including Nuclear Winter, is free to try this week on all platforms. So jump in tomorrow. We can't wait to see you.
Thanks again.
Remember, everything we've talked about that's coming this year is free. We get to represent hundreds of passionate developers across 4 studio locations in North America working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6. We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the time you spend in them is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support, but really, even more so, I want to thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
76 is, I think it's 58 players or 52 players, they said? Yeah, it's not good.
Hello.
Django Gameworks. I don't think I've heard of them before.
I'd like to start by greeting my team in Tokyo. It's Monday morning there, but they are watching. みんなおはようございます。今日真面目にやるよ。Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Django, Ghost Wire Tokyo.
I've never even heard of this studio before. I didn't even know Bethesda acquired them.
It is an action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal enemy and rid the city of supernatural evil. I think you love it.
Let's buy into everything. Bethesda.
To tell you more about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Django, Ikumi Nakamura.
Wow. Was so many people. Wow. Thank you. ありがとうございます。And such a big stage makes me nervous. I'll do my best to speak in English. We are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky.
Okay.
But not the survival horror game that we are known for. People are vanishing in Tokyo. You must find out why. You will encounter conspiracies and the occult. You have to explore the world, face challenges to uncover the truth and save humanity. In the game, you will meet spirits, some dangerous, some peaceful, and survivors that each have their stories. You will need to ask yourself, it is normal or paranormal? I ask myself this question every time I go to the office. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. We are very excited. Let's take a look. Meet it. Thank you.
I like that girl. She was good. I was into it. Her accent makes us. I agree. I've never heard of this studio before. Django. They're making them naked. They're stripping them. Yeah, I would agree with you, CJ. This actually looks more interesting. I want to see some gameplay. Oh, you ninja or something? I don't know, it's pretty creepy though.
Don't fear the unknown. Attack it.
So no gameplay, it was all cinematic, but that actually looks cool. That actually looks pretty cool. So you're like some type of ninja character or something? I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that.
When I'm not playing Bethesda games, I work as a mechanical engineer.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
I'm an event planner.
In real life, I'm a systems administrator.
Program assistant for a private school for children with autism.
I'm trying to be an artist. I like to think of myself as one.
Make like back-end systems that it's really boring.
Maybe permanently or temporarily I'm a full-time streamer.
I got a YouTube channel.
I make my own yarn.
I'm a social worker.
Teaching inmates.
I'm a game developer working at a video game cafe.
I've been a Doom fan since the game came out. I remember being in the 8th grade and a buddy of mine giving me the shareware demo on 3.5-inch floppy disks.
My older brother picked up Fallout 3, and I took his copy and played it when he wasn't home.
Fallout 4. Oh my gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that game was just like a lot bigger than things I was used to.
Just setting foot in Shimmering, the first city that you go to in Somerset, it was amazing.
You would look out and you'd be like, oh, I want to go there. And then you could go there, which was wild.
Go out into the world, go in any direction that you want to go.
The exploration and the weirdness and the alienness of it.
I played Oblivion. I tell you, it probably saved my life.
It was one of my first experiences with a fantasy world that was that immersive.
Love the dragons. Scatter the dragons.
Bringing people.
Dragon, you can definitely
I don't know.
take down any illness.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout. Add dragons to Rage. Add dragons to everything. Mecha dragons. More dragons.
Please welcome Studio Director at ZeniMax Online.
Elder Scrolls Online. Don't give a shit. I'm just not an MMO. I don't give a shit. MMO player. I don't give a shit about MMOs at all. They're just too much for me. I'm just not a multiplayer guy.
Wow, thank you.
I will play Borderlands though. Those are fun games. I can't wait to play Borderlands 2 tonight.
Wow, thank you. Yeah! And
Looks like he gained some weight.
I just want to shout out to our friend Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, The Elder Scrolls Online has dragons. Right now, in fact, players are deep into the season of the dragon, our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons. Tonight's focus on the community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax Online Studios because ESO literally would not exist without you. Watching you play the game, streaming, telling stories, hearing your feedback, we understand that you are the most important part of the world of Tamriel. Thank you. Thank you for making ESO the extraordinary adventure it is today.
Yeah, that was the first game, Elder Scrolls Blades. That's the first game that they released. Talked about.
Millions more players have joined.
I don't know what they're thinking.
So many, in fact, that we recently added more server capacity just to support all the new players in Tamriel.
Dude, shut up. Let the man talk. Guys keep interrupting all the time. Fuck off.
Keeps getting bigger and better. Just a few days ago, we launched The Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere. The latest chapter.
Cheer about everything. God damn
in the
it.
game where you're able to visit for the first time the homeland of the Khajiit, as well as control the dead as the new Necromancer class. And if you haven't played it yet, Elsewhere is the perfect starting point for new players.
Oh my God, shut up!
When we announced Season of the Dragon, we kicked it off by showing you a video about how dragons were unleashed on Elsewhere, and we ended with a cliffhanger. Now, I'm really excited to show you what happens next. Check out the world premiere.
Oof. The fuck was that? A Necromancer class, I guess? Yeah, they have great cinematics, I would say. Definitely, for sure. New class, I guess. Damn. Oh my goodness. He really cut that wing. Oh my god.
That's right, another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the return of Sai Sahan, the legendary Redguard Swordmaster. He's the legendary Redguard Swordmaster you met as part of the original 5 companions. He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group
Shut
of
up!
dragon-hunting warriors you see
Dude!
in other Elder Scrolls
Fucking
games.
drunk
He'll be
motherfucker.
featured in our 4th quarter story DLC named Dragonhold, which will complete the season of the dragon. We've got a lot more to share about the return of Sai and the Dragon Guard, which will unveil at QuakeCon later this summer. Before then, keep an eye out for a dungeon DLC adventure called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August.
Oh my. There's only like 2 or 3 guys cheering, and they're just so fucking loud. They can't shut the fuck up.
Thank you so much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're humbled by your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm for the game motivates us every day. You guys are seriously awesome. Thank you. But I have something else to talk about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax Online Studios. We have several other projects, one of which we're ready to reveal tonight. And to tell us all about it,
Yeah,
is the
it's definitely gonna
game's
go
creative
cringe.
director, Kira Schlitt.
They have to make a big cringe compilation of this.
Hi, everyone. And now, for something completely different. Imagine a classic Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play mobile game form. Let's take a look.
Wait, what? Free to play mobile. Commander Keen. Okay, I got something about Commander Keen. Commander Keen I want to talk about. Okay, so my fiance, she played Commander Keen as a kid, and has always wanted to play those games on the mobile phone. So she wants to play like the classic game. Apparently she has an iPhone, so it doesn't work on her phone, but I have it on my phone. I've never really played it, but she always enjoys playing it. So that's really ironic that they're bringing back a classic like 80s, 90s game into this. That's pretty crazy. That's a classic right there.
So there's a new branch on Commander Keen's family tree, and they're heading to iOS and Android. If you're hearing about Commander Keen for the first time, it was one of the first PC action games created by id Software in the early 90s.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's an old game.
It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth.
Yep.
All of us
The
at
same one,
ZeniMax Online
TJ.
Studios want to give a really big thanks to our friends at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game. So, tonight, as we introduce Commander Keen to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And Billy. Twin geniuses who follow in their famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are, of course, funny and powerful, but the game is also full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys. The twins build wacky gadgets from household items to save the Earth from certain alien destruction. Drag and drop gadgets to summon allies, attack enemies, and move through the environment.
Oh,
Choose from a
microtransactions.
caboodle of contraptions to conquer
Microtransactions.
challenges. And try saying that 5 times fast. The twins go on adventures in story mode, which tells some of the classic Commander Keen tales, as well as a whole bunch of brand new ones. In story mode, you'll overcome aliens, collect power-ups, and explore Mars and beyond. You can also go helmet to helmet with other players in battle mode, a real-time, head-to-head race through an alien landscape where you need to control checkpoints and claim the flag to gain ultimate victory. Commander Keen will soft launch this summer on iOS and Android phones.
It should be like a free-to-play game. Yep.
So, please go visit gokeen.com to pre-register to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait to kick some asteroid with you all. Thanks.
Is it over now? It's done? Conference is done?
At Bethesda, we, like you, love mobile games. In addition to Blades and the upcoming Commander Keen, millions of you have enjoyed Fallout Shelter, which has now reached over 150 million downloads and counting. For fans of collectible card games, we brought the Elder Scrolls Legends to mobile, so you could experience the Elder Scrolls in a new way.
Please don't talk about these games.
This year, the Legends
Please.
community has continued to grow thanks to a lot of upgrades, new features, and new content. It's a great experience for a night of gaming or a quick match over a cup of coffee.
Oh my god. I don't care about this shit, man. I don't care. I did play Legends. It was okay, but I wasn't like, whatever. I wasn't into it. Like, I never into it. Did I miss? Oh, I just missed that. I got stabbed somebody.
Make your play.
I know. Nobody stop promoting mobile game garbage all the time. I don't know if I could say this, but I think this is like worse than EA's conference so far. I would say that. I mean, of course this is not over. This is not over by a long shot, but still, like, I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of other games shown, but so far it doesn't look good.
If you enjoy other card games but are looking for something that provides
Oh my god,
challenge,
Microsoft's conference was great. Fantastic. I loved it.
Legends' next expansion, Moons of Elsewhere, will be available on June 27th for
I loved
PC,
every
Mac,
moment of the
mobile,
Microsoft
and
conference.
tablet. You can head over to Bethesda.net to get a glimpse at the new cards and content, or play it this week in our booth. I'll see you there, clapping. Now, speaking of new content, 3 weeks ago, we released Rage 2, and now Insanity Rules
I'll buy it
now
on discount.
Insanity rules for millions of players around the world. But we wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open world shooter. We've already added
No,
community
it's not
challenges that
critically
reward you
acclaimed.
just for having fun in the wasteland, and we've got a lot more
It got
planned with new
panned.
features rolling out this week.
It did not do
The
well.
world of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even more insane. Take a look.
Expansion.
Look all around at this destructibility. Withstand when the red barrels drop unweekly. There's no less to explore or fight around the bend. All of this and more is waiting in the wasteland. Come on, let's make a toast. Come on, let's kill some toast. Get some hearts and some limbs and some heads to explode. So away now the world just stays. Deep down inside, you're the wasteland hero.
Ghosts like Mad Max bullshit. This is Mad Max bullshit, man. Come on.
Tattoo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mech.
New cheats?
I got a tremendous surprise for you all.
Yeah, Rage 2 was a mixed bag.
At Machine Games, Yerk Gustafsson.
Hello, everyone. After liberating America from the Nazi scum in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, this year we take you back to Europe with 2 new Wolfenstein games. First, we are bringing Nazi killing into virtual reality with Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. As a hacker working for the French resistance, you will take control of
they did not
Nazi
show
war
Doom yet,
machines
Submoney.
and turn them against their creators.
They're showing some Wolfenstein right
will
now.
be available this July, and it's playable this week in our E3 booth.
This is a VR game. But they did show some Fallout 76, and they included a Battle Royale mode.
And if you haven't fought Nazis in VR, you don't know what you are missing. But, as I said, we have 2 new Wolfenstein games. This summer, we are going to be launching Wolfenstein Youngblood.
I feel like I'm the only one, but I just didn't like the first game. I could not get into it. I just didn't like it.
With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game. You will have more weapons and weapon upgrades than ever before, more ways to customize your playstyle, and, of course, even more evil Nazis to kill.
Yeah, it's that bad. Fallout 76 Battle Royale.
And in Youngblood, you can kill those Nazis with a friend.
I'll go over the other stuff that you missed too at the end.
Wolfenstein is going co-op. Youngblood is set in the 1980s, 2 decades after the new Colossus. B.J. Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi-occupied
Like what
Paris.
good things?
And it's up to his twin daughters, Jess and Soph to track him down.
Commander Keen, I guess is
In
good.
Youngblood, you can still
And then
play by
Ghostwire
yourself,
Tokyo. But I'll go over that at the end.
partner with a pal to double up on shooting, stabbing, and killing Nazis. Check it out.
Show some gameplay.
Paris.
Just show the
Nazi
gameplay,
country.
please.
That's
Paris.
where Papa is, so that's where we're going.
We can find him together.
I may have an assignment suitable for two Nazi killers such as yourselves.
Yeah, I heard the second one wasn't that good.
Let's do or die, sis.
Now, if I'm sorry, if Ubisoft releases a Far Cry Blood Dragon sequel, I'd be all in, because I'm getting vibes like that from this, but not even close. But I'd love to see a Blood Dragon 2. Oh my god, I'd be freaking out. I mean, we've all been wanting this for like years, but they've never done it. I guess it's fine. I mean, I
Just enjoy life for a second, Jess.
I'm just not into it. Yeah, not feeling it.
Wolfenstein Youngblood releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on July 26. And if you can't wait, stop by our E3 booth to play this week. Thank you. And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage my dear friends from Arcane Lyon, who worked with us on these two Wolfenstein games, Dinga and Sebastian.
Arcane Studios, that's a good studio. Yeah, I love Blood Dragon.
We love you too.
Oh my god, that beard game is amazing. On the guy on the right.
Hi.
Holy
I'm
shit.
Dinga Bakaba, and game director at Arcane Lyon.
Bonsoir, I'm Sébastien Mitton, art director in the same studio.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight, we're excited to announce our latest first-person action game.
Did he just win?
It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
Let me begin by saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef. This is a place of mystery, where looks can kill. The game takes place during what we say in French is a période de folie, a time of madness.
And now that we've given you a small taste of the world, let us introduce you to our two deadly rivals, Colt and Juliana.
This place isn't a paradise. It's a prison. Out here, we're trapped.
We're free.
In this endless, eternal cycle.
I like Far Cry 3 as well. And I like 4 as well. I stopped after that. Primal I didn't like. And then from that point, I just like
My
couldn't
life's
play any more Far
purpose
Cry games.
is on this island.
I like Assassin's Creed.
Let this go on any longer.
Not anymore though. Like Odyssey, I just couldn't get into it.
The more days I repeat,
The longer that I'm out here,
the more certain I am.
of what I have to do.
I like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood,
the cycle.
4,
The only way to break this cycle.
3 I'm replaying just for the remake. Just for the enhanced graphics and stuff. Yeah, 3 was great. Far Cry 3.
Time is on my side.
Definitely. Looks interesting, but I don't know if I'd be into that. Want to see some gameplay though.
Deathloop combines a mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels, and of course, arcane signature gameplay that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Because in the endless clash between these two extraordinary assassins, how you play is up to you.
Plus, I think it's really fucking cool. Excuse my French.
Yeah, maybe you should have said that in French, actually.
Maybe not.
But it's also pretty fucking true. Because we will take you on a trip unlike any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
I guess, but it must be like different enemies that you kill. Like it can't be like the same enemy over and over
The
again.
sense of community has really helped me as a person because I'm typically.
I just want to see some gameplay. Like just, I understand you have to show cinematic trailers, but show us some gameplay. Get us really into it, so we can give like a final like opinion upon it.
Really fun, really talented people.
Meet people who are in my group that I've only known as a character.
Probably made more friends online than I have in real life.
The games that you bring out just helps people, honestly.
My parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just kind of put me out of the worry and the stress.
I was in a dark place for a while, and I told myself I wasn't going to be there anymore. And so now the only dark places that I'm allowed to go.
I agree, Sub Money.
Just being someone who is LGBT, it's nice to be able to sit down and play these games and feel accepted for who I am.
It's really nice to see that their storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big worlds with these amazing stories.
Building these fantastic worlds and telling these stories comes from a passion to deliver the very best experiences for our players. Hi, I'm James Altman, Director of Publishing at Bethesda.
And I'm Robert Duffy, Chief Technology Officer at id Software. Tonight we have some exciting new technology to show you that can dramatically improve gaming for millions.
So for the past 2 decades, we've approached game development not by looking at what is possible today, but with a vision of what can be possible tomorrow. And at Bethesda, we're proud of our legacy of innovation, where again and again we've changed the industry. We were the first to use physics-based engines for sports games. We were groundbreakers with Go Anywhere, Do Anything, open-world RPGs. We are the inventors of the first-person shooter, which is now the world's most popular form of gaming. We are pioneers in downloadable content and the first to bring mods to consoles. And actually, Since we first brought mods to consoles in 2016, there have been 1 billion mod downloads for Fallout and Skyrim.
It was the community who did the mods, not you. I mean, you just did the...
We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology revealed in our E3 booth in 2012. Yes, that is the original VR headset, held together by tape and worn by our very own Tim Willits. And of course, we are well known as developers of best-in-class engine technology with our id Tech engine.
But not the Bethesda engine.
Innovation and creativity is in our DNA, and all of these advances were done with one goal in mind: to improve player experiences. So tonight, we have exciting new technology to announce.
Hopefully
We're
for the
going to show
Bethesda
you the
games.
result of years of research and development.
Elder Scrolls.
Cutting-edge game engine-based technology we've developed specifically for game streaming.
Now, we'd like to introduce you to Orion.
Okay.
Orion is a tremendous breakthrough in streaming technology. It is our name for a group of patented technologies that optimize game engines for performance in a cloud environment. Orion can work with any game engine and will improve player experiences no matter which game you're playing or whether you're streaming on Stadia, on xCloud, or another streaming platform. So, how does Orion work?
The exciting game streaming services you've been hearing so much about have largely focused on hardware solutions to address the complex challenges of streaming. There's a lot of words. We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach. By incorporating Orion technology at the game engine level, we're able to stream game content up to 20% faster per frame, leading to a dramatic reduction in latency. In addition, an Orion-enabled game can stream with up to 40% lower bandwidth. And happily, for game developers, Orion technology is easy to integrate with your game build with our SDK.
But what does that mean for you? It means that streaming games will be faster and better with Orion. And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers. So it won't matter if your friends and family are sucking up all the bandwidth, or if you live far away from a data center. With Orion, you'll still be able to stream your game at max settings.
That's a load of shit. I'm sorry. It just, I don't buy into that.
Now, as with any new computer technology, one must ask the question, can it play Doom?
Good question. Can it stream an unrelenting, fluid, first-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60
Vulcan
frames per
did it.
second? Let's see.
So this is just like the, just streaming and recording wise.
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale,
on our phone?
An Orion-enabled Doom 2016 right now to that mobile device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity. That's Doom at 60 frames per second without perceptible latency. And we want you all to experience this powerful streaming technology yourself as we test.
At least they're showing it. I think that
that
doesn't look fake at all. Like if it was like pre-recorded gameplay and you're like, okay, whatever, it's bullshit. But at least they're showing that. I mean, I'll give them credit for that. Yeah, I don't buy into Orion. I really don't. It's gonna have a lot of hiccups, but that does look cool.
Everybody could use a little more Doom
On
in
your
their
phone?
lives.
On your phone, really? That's not. Can't be possible.
And we'll see you in hell.
We'll see you in hell, motherfucker. Doom! Yes! That's what we're talking about. Been waiting for this shit.
What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. If you continue,
I just want to see a release date. And gameplay, of course.
It is written. It is their time to give penance. You are but one man.
Oh my god. Broke his freaking. Oh my god. Wow. That looks fucking great, man. Yeah, that was cool. But you need to show more, man. That was too short.
That was awesome. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Marty Stratton, the executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm
Thank you.
And I'm Hugo Martin, the game's creative director.
As you just saw, we're not just building a world for Doom, it's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons, and your crusade to save it will take you across dimensions, to locations never seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell to the Sentinel homeworld and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is so much to see and discover, but Doom is first and foremost about gameplay, and Doom Eternal promises to be the ultimate power fantasy. The fun comes from mastering the experience, because you are the Doom Slayer, the strongest, fastest demon killer in existence, and nothing can stand in your way.
Absolutely. Of course, the challenge in Doom is all about handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign. Let's take a look.
All right, let's do this. Oh, I'd love to like just kick him off the frickin' ledge. That would be sick. Oh, wow, a lot of jumping. A lot of traversal. I like this. This is cool. Ooh. Woohoo! That was sick. That was awesome. Show us some more.
Thanks. You know, it's so important to us at id Software that every aspect of the gameplay has real meaning to you, the player. Every enemy is different, every weapon has a purpose, and every decision you make really counts. The only path to victory in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight with amazing agility, powerful guns, and critical resources.
That's right, I'll tell you, we absolutely can't wait for you to play it. And some of you won't have to wait too long. If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight, you'll have a chance to play it immediately following the show.
Let's see the release date.
And for those not here, but at E3 this week, we'll have Doom Eternal playable in the Bethesda booth all week.
Okay, when is the release? Come on.
But enough talk. Let's see how it all comes together. And watch as this perfect killing machine goes to work.
Okay, some more gameplay. Awesome. I didn't expect this much gameplay. This is a good chunk. Excuse me. So you see like the Y and X abilities on the bottom, like a chainsaw, fire ability, grenade. You can just kick open fucking doors. Oh my god. Look at this chaos. God damn. Oh wow, you get like a turret thing on their back. I like how it's making the sound from the original Doom games. God, I love how fast-paced and brutal this game is. Whew. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh. I love the shotgun, man. That's like my favorite gun in like the last game, man. Oh my god. I'm definitely going to be using that a lot. Oh my god. Whew. The guy actually doing the gameplay is not the best, but it's still like really fun to watch. Like I think anybody who plays this and watches like the gameplay can still have a good time just watching it. Woo! So the chainsaw apparently is not like you have to pick it up and like it's like another side weapon. It's like part of your arsenal already, built-in arsenal. Damn. That was sick, yo. Oh my god. Yeah, the minigun looks sick.
Thanks.
All right.
That was Classic. Yeah, that was awesome. We're so excited because the gameplay that you just saw is just a piece of what you're going to play this week at E3. Yeah. But I bet a lot of you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home?
Well, you don't have to wait too much longer. Not quite tomorrow. But Doom Eternal will release on November 22nd.
Okay. 11/22. Okay. All right.
We're very excited about that, and we've got something really special for Doom fans. An amazing collector's edition we're really proud of.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an actual helmet. Yeah, you could wear that thing.
The guy with the random helmet. Just fucking it.
This guy's already got it.
That's right.
Already a badass.
He's already got one on.
All right, well, we've got one more thing we know that you've been waiting to hear about. Our totally new Doom multiplayer experience.
And that wasn't
We
good
call
the
it
last time,
Battle
the first one.
We've been
From what I've heard.
developing this in-house at id, and it's unlike anything you've played before.
Yeah, we've been so pumped at id to share this with you. This is pure Doom, but with your friends, where two player-controlled demons take on one fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death. This is a first-person fighter, where it's demon strategy versus Slayer skill.
You know, we can't wait, because we know you'll love the different play styles of the
Please
various
don't
demons,
include
because
Battle
each has
Royale.
unique movement, attacks, and abilities.
They can even spawn AI demons to control the battlefield and help you take down the Slayer. It's strategic, competitive, and it's a ton of fun. And we can't wait to share more details with you this year at QuakeCon.
That's right, a lot more to share at QuakeCon, but before we go, we do want to take a first look at Doom Eternal's new multiplayer. On behalf of our amazing team at id in Dallas and Frankfurt, Germany, we want to thank you all so much for your support.
Yeah, same here,
Thanks,
Sub Money.
everyone.
I only want the single player. I don't give a shit about multiplayer. Most games I'm like that too. I'm all single player.
Fight. Demon health critical. Slayer health critical.
So it's like a
Slayer kill.
3-player game?
Round 2.
So yeah, this is like a 3-player game.
Demon summon. Final round. Fight.
Yeah, that would be sick. Quake 3 Arena. What happened to Quake? Like, they had Quake Legends or something, and that game didn't do anything.
Another round of applause, please, for Marty Hugo and all of our presenters tonight. And for everyone at our studios around the globe that have worked so hard on the great games you've seen tonight, we say thank you. 2019 marks 25 years of Doom. So, to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated to Doom, which we call DoomCon. Yeah, see what we did there? We took out the Quake and put Doom. We hope you can come hang out with us in Dallas at our inaugural event in London. If you can't, please tune in online. Until then, go to Bethesda.net for more info on all the games you saw tonight. If you're here at E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth. In the meantime, thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and thanks to all of you for being part of the Bethesda community. Have a great night.
So no Elder Scrolls or what's that game? The space game.
At Bethesda, we're in the business of creating heroes.
But the true hero is you.
It's like we hand you this malleable clay and you do these extraordinary things that we never could have imagined.
We get to build these worlds and these communities, and you all come in and you play, and you bring these worlds that we create to life.
You help us build richer worlds.
You add meaning to everything we do.
We are glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
To the heroes.
To the heroes.
À la vôtre.
Shit, I don't have a drink.
To you.
Last game for Doom? No, they'll have like a third game for sure. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, yeah, the last game was Doom. Yep, nothing else. I thought they would put some Elder Scrolls stuff, like a little bit of news or something, but I guess we'll see. All right, so let's give my thoughts. Okay. Yeah, the last game was Doom. And the conference was how long? Like an hour and 20, an hour and a half, close to an hour and a half. If I gotta be honest, I don't think the conference was good. And here's why. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. First half was really bad. They first showed off Fallout 76. Apparently people were still hyped about it, and Todd Howard was there. He was barely there in the conference, surprisingly. He was just there in the beginning, and that's it. Maybe that's a good thing. The less he talks now, maybe it's good. But the first thing that was revealed was Fallout 76, more content. It was free, but who cares at this point? They're just trying to do it to save face at this point. That's why they need more content. And they released with the dialogue tree, and Fallout 76 is now included. Where did I put it? It just won't amount to anything. Like, the choices will still be the same. All your paths will lead the same, much like Fallout 4. You're not gonna make Doom anymore like Doom Eternal is like Doom's last game, and they're not gonna make Doom anymore like Doom Eternal is like Doom's last game and make it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. But a game that I was interested in, and they just showed cinematic, was a studio I've never heard of before, Tango Studios. Apparently they were acquired out of nowhere. I don't want to talk about the other stuff. Apparently Bethesda fanboys were just like cheering about every little fucking thing. It got to me, really. The Elder Scrolls Legends stuff or whatever. And the game that got me interested, Tango Studios, was Ghostwire Tokyo. That seemed interesting. It had like a ninja who was like finding out the disappearance of people that were taken by demons or something like that. I want to see some gameplay. I'm actually interested in that, but we just saw a cinematic, so it was, we can't see anything really at this point, but it seemed interesting, so I'll give it that. They brought back a mobile game, or this was originally a PC game back in the day in the 90s. Nobody's ever heard of for a while. I mean, I heard about it from my fiance because of that, and that's Commander Keen. And yeah, they're making a mobile game of it. Looks like a fun, quirky game, so I'm sure that she will want to play it for sure. So I'll download it and she can play it or something like that. So I think that's cool that they're bringing back like old projects and stuff. So it's whatever. That's not really a good or bad thing, but it's whatever. And then released like so much. They talked about like mobile games so much. Oh my god, like the mobile game bullshit with, was it Legends and Elder Scrolls Legends and Fallout Shelter and all this other stuff. It's just bullshit. No, nobody cares. They just put in all the microtransactions, and they actually first talked about Elder Scrolls Blades, and the first game that they talked about was Elder Scrolls Blades, a mobile game. Nobody gives a shit, and they just want to talk about this, you know? It was just stupid. And then something that interested me that I just don't know it could work out because it's Bethesda is the Orion game engine or Orion engine thing. I don't even know what that is. It's like streaming or playing the game wherever you are or something like that. I just don't know how I feel about it. I just think it's gonna be not gonna work out. Who knows? I might be wrong, but what Bethesda needs to do if they want to do the Bethesda games, Fallout and fucking what am I thinking of? Elder Scrolls. They need to make a brand new engine. That's what they need to focus on. But it's like it's so because it's shown it's dated. Like Fallout 76 was completely dated and it didn't work for its time. And Fallout 4 didn't even work for its time. Like it's just we're seeing like the cracks now. Like it just doesn't work. It doesn't hold up anymore. Your engine needs a whole new retooling. You need a brand spanking new engine at this point. You can't rely on the same engine over and over again. And if you do that, the next game is going to fail again. I'm calling it now. It's going to happen again. And people just didn't tolerate it anymore. After Fallout 4, people were fine with it. But after that, we can't tolerate this shit anymore. 76 really showed. And you can't do this again. You cannot do this again. You have to have a new engine. I'm just going to leave it off of there. And then the true highlight was Doom Eternal. I mean, how you guys reacted was how I was. I thought it was awesome. I think it was amazing that they showed the time, like release date 11/22. I'm actually surprised it wasn't earlier, to be honest. But I thought it was great. I thought the gameplay was awesome. I think the guy who was controlling the character was not the greatest. But I still had fun watching it. I think it looked really fun and engaging. The collector's edition with the helmet looks sick as hell. But I do have like an action figure myself, so I don't know if I could just like trade it in for that. But they need to make that has a good story. Yeah, they just need to have a Fallout game that has no multiplayer, focus on the single player, and have a brand new engine, have a new writing team. They desperately need a new writing team. And have choices that actually matter and actually differentiate, not like the same choice that leads to the same path like Fallout 4. And sometimes Fallout 4 and something yeah. Yeah, Doom Eternal will definitely be a buy. That's a must buy right there. I mean, Doom 1 was awesome. The gameplay for this was great. I mean, do your part and buy this. And the collector's edition is gonna be bought up so quickly. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be sold out within like 24 hours, like maybe even less than 24 hours, I would say. Because there's a huge fan base for the Doom games now, and yeah, it just looks fast, fluid, and you got new enemies, new weapons, new abilities. You got new everything, and using the Vulkan engine. I wish every game used the Vulkan engine because you can play this game on anything at this point, and it can still look beautiful, like any PC. You could play it on Xbox One X, Max, and it would be no issue. I think it's like 60 frames, 1080p. Correct me if I'm wrong, or 4K. I'm not sure. But the Vulkan engine is amazing. You can play it on PC. You can run it like 1080p, 60 frames. No issue on any system, I would say. Even a low-end system. Like, it looks great. Confirmed that they're using the same from their previous games and use. Oh my god. Okay, they're fucked. But yeah, I just don't think they can do that anymore. So they're not stopping using the creation. The creation engine is just not going to work anymore. They have to use a brand new engine. I'm telling you right now, I think Starfield, Elder Scrolls, it's just not. I mean, I'll buy those games for sure, but it's just like, it's just too much. But Doom Eternal was the last game that they showed, of course. No talk about Elder Scrolls or Starfield, none. They just ended off with Doom Eternal, and that was it. So, I this is definitely better than the EA press conference for sure. But this is not even close to the Microsoft conference. That was a great fucking conference. This one is just, it was mediocre. I would say it's mediocre because there was like at least like 2 or 3 things that you can say that were good. But the EA conference, there was like one thing, and that's it. That's all you can talk about. The rest were sports games, Battlefield 5, which I don't play, and Apex Legends, I don't play. I can't put any I can't judge on those games, so I just don't play multiplayer games whatsoever. But that's it. That's it for me. Jedi Fallen Order. This conference, they have at least a few that I am actually interested in. And I guess like the Arcane Studios game as well. I guess you could say that was just a cinematic, but I don't remember the name of that game. But that seems interesting too. But at least you could say like there's a few games, and especially Doom Eternal, which was freaking awesome. So at least you got that. Thank God yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, it was messy. It was pretty messy. I hated when the guy, he was trying to talk about Elder Scrolls Online, and there was like a couple guys just like interrupting every fucking time. I'm just like, shut up, just get to it, man. Like, just avoid them, or like just stop disrupting him. Like, he's trying to do his thing. Just let him finish. It's connected to yeah, I heard about that. Jedi, yeah, I saw the gameplay. So it has Saul Guerrero. Am I saying that right? Saul Guerrero from Rogue One into it. Yeah, I know that. I don't know about Rebels. Oh yeah, with the Inquisitor, I guess. Yes, yeah. Yeah. So I knew it was connected. I'm not a fan of that, but I'll buy into the game just to play it, and it looks like a decent game, to be honest. I don't want to get too much into it because I do want to talk about that in a separate video, like next week or so, and then talk about that more. Oh, I do want to show my Doom statue as well. This is from the collector's edition. I actually got it for a deep discount, like $60, and I got like the game and the statue with it, which was a great deal. So let me show you the statue off real quick. Oh, they interrupted during the Doom Eternal. They definitely interrupted. They talked, man. I'm telling you. All right. So this is the bad boy right here. So this is the one of the enemies from the last Doom game, and it's likely going to be in the next game as well. I don't even know what these are called, but there is like a fan. You can see like a fan right here. And you can get like batteries right here. I need to replace the batteries, or I really don't care at this point. You can replace the batteries. You turn this on. There's like a switch right here, and the fans will blow, and there's like a red glowing light underneath. So it's actually pretty cool. I actually do like this. I don't use of course I don't use like the batteries and stuff, but I think that's a pretty cool statue nonetheless. You can get from the collector's edition. Yeah, I got it for $60, the Xbox One version. I play it on PC though, because I like FPS games. I have to play on the PC, though I will play Borderlands 3 on a Xbox controller. Though I'll try to like figure out how to do it on keyboard and mouse. Yeah, Revenant. That's what it was. Revenant. Yeah, I do like this. I think this is pretty sick. So this is definitely a keeper. Until I get the Doom helmet or something, and then replace that if that ever occurs. The Doom helmet, I would say, like, if I were to guess a price, let's look at the price. Let me check. Let me guess first. I would say like $200, $250. I'm calling it right now, $250. Let's see how much the Doom Collector's Edition is. Eternal Collector's Edition. Will include a wearable. Yep. Complete pre-order guide. So you can get it for $50 right now. Okay, so what I did, I actually got this like Doom Eternal like way back on Amazon. I got it for a discount for like 50 something bucks, $53 or something like that. And yeah, so I'll be getting it like a lot later on PC. But yeah, you can already get it at a discount right now, based on the site. That comes. It is not available for retailers. But that is okay. So once the retailers, release it, then they'll, of course, show it. How powerful is your PC? It's good. I mean, I got a GTX 1080 Ti, i5. What was it? Oh man, I forget the CPU, but it handles games pretty good. 1080 Ti, of course, is gonna do really good. It's no 2080, but it's still like that's a good GPU. 1080 Ti. Yeah. I mean, I can definitely play games 4K, 30 for the most part, 30 to 60, and I love to play games in 4K, man. I can't play in 1080p anymore. Like I have a 4K monitor, I gotta play in 4K now. It might not look the greatest, for some games, but it is what it is. i5 8500, 8400 or 8500, one of those two. So the CPU is decent. It's no i9 or anything like that, or anything overpowered like that, but it gets the job done. I get to do video editing, I get to do gaming, I get to do a little bit of everything. I just think like gaming rigs in general are great for everything. So if you're doing editing or you're doing photo editing, computer intensive stuff, having a gaming rig is great for it all, So I've just seen a lot of like construction companies and different companies like actually have to use gaming rigs, legit gaming rigs. And they're like all glowing and shit, just to like handle all the power, like the CAD designs and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. Like it shows how influential the gaming market is now. Let me put this back. If you can tell right here, I have Godzilla stuff right here. I'm working on a review as we speak. So I got my Godzilla like Funko Pop. It's actually glow in the dark with the atomic breath, and the Godzilla Blu-ray. So next review will be Godzilla, which will be coming out next week or sometime this week. I'm gonna buy Call of Duty or Battlefield. I'm not gonna buy Call of Duty or Battlefield. Yeah, I didn't see the Call of Duty trailer. I thought Activision was doing a conference. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me check the E3 conferences. E3 conference schedule. Yeah, I thought Activision was doing a conference too. Okay, so EA is over. Microsoft is over. Bethesda's is over. What is that? Okay, that's different. PC gaming show sucks. Last year's was awful. It was so boring. I cannot get into it. Oh, and guess what? PC gaming show powered by Epic Game Store. Fuck that. I am not watching that. Yeah, screw off, man. I need to play Godzilla. Oh my god, I love that. That's classic. I really need to replay that game. I can't believe I just found this out. Wow, PC gaming show powered by Epic Game Store. Wow. Wow, man. Dude, wow. That is crazy. I just found out about it. Wow. So they can show like no Steam related games. None. They just want to show like Epic. I bet you like most of those games will be Epic games, like no Steam games. Fuck Epic Games, man. Tencent now controlling everything. It is just greedy. Even a PC gaming show? Really? Has Valve ever done this before? Like ever like powered by Steam or Valve like have they ever done this? I don't think so. Ah, that's ridiculous. I now I won't watch it. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm not. I watched it last year. I bared through it. Oh my, I was bored to tears, man. That was fucking awful. And this is likely gonna be just as bad. No thanks. 5th consecutive year. No thank you. But Ubisoft, I am actually interested in. I will watch the Ubisoft one at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me know right now, guys. Are you guys interested in seeing a me doing a reaction to that conference? If you are, just let me know right now. And then I could do something tomorrow because I'm not really doing anything. So I can definitely react to it for sure. Square Enix was not that good last year. Yeah, the Valve never took control or removed. Yeah. Because it's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Well, it might be too early for you guys. I don't know. But if you guys are interested, just let me know right now. Ubisoft conference, yes. Okay. Might end up being busy. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it anyway. I know, once I have the full video, you can see that as well. Yeah, I might as well. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a feeling it's gonna be okay. But I am interested in the next Assassin's Creed game with Vikings. That seems interesting. But at the same time, like it's not becoming Assassin's Creed anymore. It's becoming like Warrior Creed or something like that. Like, what's Assassin about these warriors? Like freaking Odyssey or something like that. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I like the oh no, 4 p.m. I have to go to work. Okay, all right, yeah, no, it's fine. I don't have to do it. It's okay. Would you guys still like me to do a reaction and then you can watch it later, or not at this point? But Vikings, like another warrior thing. I mean, I like Vikings. I want to see some more Viking stuff, so I could be interested in that. But man, go back to assassins, like real assassins, like the Egyptian time and stuff. Like, I wasn't interested in the Greek time at all. Like, not at all. Should be said. I know. That's what we've been all wanting. Assassin's Creed in Japan. That would get us all back into Assassin's Creed and love the series, man. They could make a killing out of that. I mean, they already do, but yeah. Hey, Devia, how's it going, man? Yeah, so Ubisoft, I'm definitely going to watch that tomorrow, 4 p.m. Yeah, like Creed 3. Yeah, I agree with you. Square Enix with the Final Fantasy remake. I could see that. Devolver Digital. That's tomorrow. It's not a real conference. It's a joke. That's just the way to do it. Nintendo, I am interested. That's gonna be, what is that? 2 days from now. So that's on Tuesday. At 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, the Bethesda one wasn't that good, man. I would love it. I mean, that's the way it should be, man. In Japan, that's what we've always wanted. You gotta be a ninja, man. You gotta be a freaking ninja and, like, kill samurai or some shit. Like, you have a war against them or something. Like, you have to be a ninja. I mean, that's the real assassins right there, man. Like, that. I mean, at that time. For Japan, of course. But Doom Eternal, yeah. Yeah, I like Devolver Digital games, but I don't like truly. I mean, they got some really good indie games. I want to play Katana Zero, but I love with a passion Hotline Miami 1 and 2. Those are my games right there. I would love a 3, but I don't know what they could do at this point, and they're not gonna do it. Oh, look at that, Sony MIA. Look at that. But Nintendo is the last one. It's at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. Yeah, I like to Nintendo. I don't have a Switch or anything, so I can't. I do want to see the new hardware. Okay, so I forgot about that completely. I want to see what hardware they got. So we need if I see some hardware, I'm probably gonna get a Switch now. Okay, I want to see something that's more powerful, enhanced resolutions and stuff like that, more memory, just enhance everything, fix the issues of the original Switch, some of the issues, and I'd be all in. Just a slightly more high-end Switch is what I'm interested in. Personally, I'm going to cover the Ubisoft conference and the Square. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about the Square. The Square Enix one was kind of bad last year. It was okay. But yeah, Nintendo looks like it could be interesting. Bayonetta 3, Luigi's Mansion 3. I forgot Luigi's Mansion 2 came out. Yeah, that was on the 3DS. Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm not really into Pokemon, but I want to see some new hardware. I want to see like the news about that. That's going to be 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. Oh man, been sitting for so long. For the Ubisoft one tomorrow, it says that Beyond Good and Evil 2 development continues, but it'll be absent from the show. It's probably going to be some time, probably 1 to 2 years, or maybe a couple more years before we see any gameplay whatsoever. That's what I foresee. I think next year we can see some gameplay, but this year, I mean, it's still pretty early, and I think that was the highlight of the conference last year, I think. Yeah, I think it was I think so. Yeah, I don't know. They aren't showing new hardware. No, I don't know. Tevye, I disagree. I think they will. You'll not see any new hardware. Okay, so I don't know. I'm still interested. I want to see some higher end stuff. There were rumors. I think it's confirmed at this point. It will probably be like next year we'll see something, or the end of this year. But they should talk about something, but the hardware. What does it say? Including has no shortage of games in development, including Luigi's Mansion 3, Bayonetta 3, and Metro 5. This rapid fire. Okay. I've just never been a fan of Pokemon, to be honest. I just never got into it. Like, I mean, as a kid, I liked it, but like I liked the original, like I guess the first generation of Pokemon. But then after that, I just couldn't get into it. I got into Digimon for a bit, first generation. Then I just stopped. I don't know. I just grew out of that phase, to be honest. I like Pokemon Red and Blue. I think those are classics. Those are great games. But yeah, I just can't get into it anymore. Metro Prime was okay. How do you feel about? I freaking loved the Microsoft one, man. I loved the Microsoft conference. I thought that was fantastic. That blew me away. That is killing me. Yeah, I like classic. Super delayed until 2022 or yeah. I think that was one of the best conferences I've seen in a long time, to be honest. I think Sony's last year was okay. I think the year before it was great. I think it was good. I just barely even remember it, but this was just like, this was one of Microsoft's best in a long time. Very long time. I mean, game after game after game, and then plus revealing the console at the end. That's super ambitious, man. I thought they did a great job. And even third-party game like Cyberpunk getting huge amount of coverage right there. With Keanu Reeves right there, man. John Wick in the house. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, Debbie. I'll see you around. Let's see what's going on Discord. Yeah, if you guys could please hit that like button if you enjoyed my reaction and enjoyed this conference as well, or enjoyed the live stream, I guess, in general. That would mean a lot. Is Nintendo gonna do another console? No, not right now. They're gonna do I think they're gonna do like how Xbox did with Xbox One S and Xbox One X, like refresher consoles. I can see that with the Switch having like an upgraded visuals and then one that's like smaller and cheaper. Well, not smaller, but cheaper and with less resolution and stuff, just so that's cheaper, more friendly for everyone else. All right, appreciate that, CJ. But yeah, I see that with Nintendo. Maybe not now, maybe down the road, but I definitely see that with refresher consoles. Appreciate the likes, guys, really do. Also Terminator, yes, yeah, Terminator at the Microsoft, that was pretty cool. Even though it's like a pre-order thing, I think that's cool. And hey, Bryson, how's it going, man? He's yeah, John Wick is more of a god now than ever. I totally agree. That was just amazing. I just fucking went crazy over that. I think everybody else did in the internet. Just that Microsoft conference just blew me away. I think that was the highlight right there. Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk. Yeah, I could see a new console for Nintendo 2023 or 2024, but refresher consoles I can see now. I do see them now. Like, maybe this year or next year. And I already did my E3 Microsoft E3 reaction too, so if you guys can check that out if you haven't already. I would also appreciate that. You don't have to see the whole thing, but see my reaction, especially for the John Wick thing. I think that would be just to see my reaction. I think you would want to see that. I saw some clips of it. It's amazing, the action. Holy crap. Yeah. I mean, I loved all three John Wick movies to a point where I gave them all 5 out of 5s. Even though they do have their problems here and there, but I mean, no movie is perfect, but I gave them all 5 out of 5s. Loved my experience. Great action movies. I don't have anything going on, so for tomorrow, so I'm good to talk for a little bit. Though my neck's killing me. God damn it. I am excited to play some Borderlands 2 as well. I think I'll play that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna play the new DLC for Borderlands 2. I think that is super cool, man. To have DLC for a game that's like 5 years later. I mean, nobody does that. Like, I think that's amazing. I wish more developers could do that shit for beloved games like, like Borderlands and such. Maybe even Halo. I mean, I think that would be freaking sick as hell. Matrix was awesome. Yeah, Matrix is good, man. For 7 years, since I love the genre, glad I have faith. You should never lose faith in CD Projekt Red after Witcher 3, man. Not anymore. Like, they've done some shady stuff. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're a great studio that understands that, what customers want. Um, Unlike other studios out there like EA and such. But CD Projekt Red, they're like my favorite right now. I mean, there's no question. I mean, they're like upper echelon of game developers that truly understand what they want, what people want. And yeah, I'm glad they're showing more gameplay and it's coming out next year. I think that's just awesome. I thought it would be like coming out like 2021, 22 or something like that at this point. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm all in. It looks even more engaging now that it's like 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 a real FPS RPG, almost like Deus Ex, classic Deus Ex, and you can choose your own path, do what you want, pick and choose what you want, whatever abilities you want, choices, everything matters, and just like the Witcher series in a way. And I because it's a horror. I'm not gonna play the Witcher. No, 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 no. Dude, somebody Witcher 3 is not a horror game. There are a couple of horror aspects to it, but it's not. It's not a horror game. It's definitely not a horror game. It's an action RPG. So nobody yell at sub money or anything, just like that. But you know, I definitely check it out, man. Like it's an awesome game. 20 Sweat Theories did release it on 2020. Okay, that's interesting, Bryson. I didn't know that. But yeah, I mean, like Witcher 3 is like an awesome game. Like that's the problem is like the lore you won't get. Like even Witcher 2, when I played that, I didn't understand any of the lore. I had to do a lot of research myself. Witcher 3, I think you will get it more than Witcher 2, but it's still like pretty confusing if you just jump into it. Oh no, 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 no. No, absolutely not. Yeah, it's a fantasy RPG with some of the best writing, characters, graphics, you name it. It has it all and I would recommend buying the DLC as well with that, the gold edition, everything, because you get a lot of content. Like the initial game, the base game, you can spend like 100 something hours in, like no joke. Like you can spend a lot of time, and it's a huge game. Oh, Blair Witch. Okay, yeah, that's a horror game. That's a horror game right there. No, I would not play that either. I'm not a big horror game fan. There's only like a few horror games I will play, like Resident Evil 4. The Dead Space games and such. That's Blair Witch is definitely a horror game based on the movies, of course. And they do DLCs, right? Yep, of course, absolutely. Oh, this is a E3 VR showcase right here, June 10th. But I don't. VR is expensive. I don't buy into it. My eyes are already terrible as it is. I'm already engaged in the game, so I don't see the point of going even more deeper into video games and smashing some hardware or smashing the walls, windows, whatever, you know, expensive hardware. Like I just yeah, no, no thanks VR. I'm sure it's great, but it's like that's just too much. It's going overboard for me. I always like VR chat people playing VR chat though. Like I think they're funny. But I've played VR chat before, and it just like, man, my social anxiety kicks in, and I can't talk to anybody. Alien Isolation. That's a true fucking horror game. That is a scary fucking horror game. Um, I think that's the scariest game I've played yet. I think Alien Isolation. I would say that. Um, I'm with you, Bryce, and I'm surprised I finished it too. I man, one of the freakiest. I remember some of the freakiest moments ever. I played Alien Isolation, and I feel like I'm scarred for life now for playing that game. It was just that scary. I do want to play it again, though. I do want to play it again. I think I should play it for a live stream in Halloween. What do you think about that, guys? I'll probably shit my bricks and shit bricks and but I'll be like in the middle of the game. I can do that instead of the beginning of the game, and you do a live stream for that. If you're interested, I mean, I could do that for Halloween or something. The page showed Force Unleashed 2's photo of Darth. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Why would you do that? Not show Fallen Order. Like, I know a lot of people want to make comparisons to Uncharted and stuff, but no, it looks like a lower end version of Force Unleashed, like Jedi Fallen Order, and I'll make a lot of comparisons to it when it comes to my actual critique of the gameplay. My next video. Yeah, this VR is too much. Resident Evil 1, 4, and 7, Dead Space 1, 2, and 3, Outlast. Yeah, those are scary games, so I would stay away from them. Resident Evil 2 as well, I think. I do want to play Resident Evil 2, but I feel like those games just got crap out of me. I don't know if I can finish them. Doom 3 is more of a scary game. I would agree with that. Yeah. That goes more for more horror vibe. The new one is more action, of course. God, I don't know what to play on Halloween. I hope the guys not something not too scary. Because I know you, CJ, I won't play any of those games. Oh, God. Just looking outside. I agree, Bryson, 100%. Silent Hill 2 is a great story, very mind-bending. And Silent Hill 3 is good too. It's a really great game too. I've never played them. I just watch like walkthroughs and stuff. Like a lot of horror games, like I just do that. I don't play them. If I'm interested in like most games, like I'm interested if I'm interested but don't feel like playing or playing it myself, or feel like I can't finish it, then I'll watch a walkthrough and like a let's play and stuff. He's gonna play Resident Evil 3. If they make a remake of that, then I will play that. Fatal Frame 2, Clown, Halloween. Well, I mean, it has to be games that I have. I don't have Fatal Frame, so I don't. I guess it's on. Is it on Steam? I don't know. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is easily one of the like greatest horror movies. I mean, greatest horror games out there. You could argue and say it's the best. I would have no like arguments there. Oh, Resident Evil 2. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want to buy the game for sure. I just don't know how I'm gonna be that game. Like that game looks so realistic that I'll be like, oh my god, this is just too much. I don't know if I can play it anymore. But that game looks fucking scary. Even though it's more action oriented than Silent Hill 1, it still looks really good. Original Xbox. Oh, okay, yeah. I dare you to play Alien Isolation with all. I should do it. Fucking A. Oh. Then you're not gonna see me. You're not gonna see my reaction. That's the problem, somebody. I played Hunting Ground. I'm sure you saw me torturing Cat with Gibson. Yep, I saw that. I want you guys to see my reactions as well, of course. That's why I need to keep some lights on. But yeah, I could do that. I don't know. Alien Isolation. I want to do like in the middle of the game. I'm not gonna do the beginning because everybody's seen that a million times already. But in the middle of the game, that's when things get really scary. Yeah, yeah, I'll do it. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll do it on Halloween. I'll do that. Absolutely. Yeah, this was fun. I like doing these live streams, man. I don't mind doing these more often. Twitch, like, there's no interaction. I know I have CJ, but there's like nobody else. But I like to have more people involved. You had a very small light in your room when you played Dead Space 2 live. Yeah, yeah, of course. Your first reaction, yeah. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Yeah, I have a pet. I have one cat. Um, his name is Boba, after Boba Fett, and I just love cats. So he's actually at my parents right now. They love him. They consider him part of the family. I do too. So I'm a big cat guy. So my sister has a cat too. I love him. She actually has two cats now. She got a kitten recently. He looks cute as hell. But yeah, my cat, his name is Boba. He's a brown tabby. I want to see like the file size for. I agree. I agree with you, Bryson. Alien Isolation is the true movie we got instead of Alien Covenant. My God. Yeah, I agree. Let me see. Let me go to Steam real quick. I just want to see the file size for Commander. Amnesia. Yeah, I could play Amnesia. Yeah, I could play Amnesia. Yeah, Alien Covenant is okay compared to fucking Predator. Oh my God, the Predator was awful. I hated that fucking movie. Good God. I hated that fucking movie. Alien Covenant looks like an award-winning Academy movie compared to fucking Predator. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. If I didn't mention this before, or if I didn't, if you guys don't already know, Borderlands 2 already has some free DLC. Even though it's a 5-year-old game, they have brand new DLC to set up events for Borderlands 3. So if you want to get the DLC, get it right now because it's gonna end. It's free until I think beginning of July. So get it right now. Download it right now. Oh, don't get me started on Predator. Yeah, that was the worst movie of last year, man. Oh my God. It's thriller, not too crazy, but creepy. Okay, what is it, Bryson? I kind of like doing these live streams, man. Like if I get like you guys involved and maybe more people and down the road, like I don't mind doing this stuff more often. Like if you give me ideas from our live streams in the future, like just let me know, because I would be interested in doing that. I like to interact with you guys. Oh, excuse me. It's called The Town of Light. It's about women in asylum. She used to be a patient there. It's based on in Italy, set 1950s. Predator, it looked like crap, no lie. I got bored of it. I want to see something cool and interesting. Yeah, I'm with you. The trailers were crap. The set photos were awful. I mean, the writing was on the wall. This was going to be a bad movie, and it showed. I just wanted to see it just because I'm a Predator fan, and I just wanted to see how much of a dumpster fire it was. And boy, was it more than ever a dumpster fire. It was such a bad dumpster fire that the fire was like it wasn't even lit at all. It was just lit with shit and covered fired. Whatever. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Was the worst movie, and there'll be a draw between. I don't know about Dark Phoenix. I really don't think Dark Phoenix will be that close. You know, I've heard bad things about it, but to say it is on that level, it's like no. I don't see that at all. Return of the Rehash. I just don't think that Star Wars movie will be. I think it will be bad, or mediocre. But I don't think it's gonna be like awful. I mean, Predator is like special type of awful. And even Alien Covenant wasn't that awful to that level. It's on Steam, pretty decent price. It's a great emotional story. Okay, let me check that out right now. I saw the reviews. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's really bad. Oh, they got Cyberpunk 2077. Pre-purchase now. And it's available on Steam and GOG. Look at that, Borderlands. Look at that fucking... God. At least CD Projekt Red understands its audience. Yeah, I mean, Dark Phoenix looks leagues ahead better than fucking Predator, man. It's a totally different concept whatsoever. I was just disappointed after Apocalypse. I'm like Apocalypse super fan of the comics and stuff. Age of Apocalypse, that's like my favorite era. So the way they just did this character, I was just kind of pissed off. Like I was pretty pissed off. And I thought the movie was just so mediocre. It just didn't do anything groundbreaking at the time. But Dark Phoenix just looks kind of mediocre. I mean, I'll watch it, this coming weekend, and then give my thoughts like next week or so. But I'm just not really looking forward to it. I watched Godzilla. I'll give my thoughts this weekend or this week. But that's actually a good movie. I'll just say it right now. It's a good movie. What was I looking? Oh, Town of Light. Is that what it's called? Town of Light. Okay. Town of Light. Extra. Okay, what is this? Mostly positive. Okay. Renee, 16, was ripped out of her world. Her only fault was not knowing her place in the world. Is the audio on? Oh. Let me turn the audio down. Goddamn.
Volterra, 12th March, 1938.
Yep, I saw Godzilla. I don't want to give all my thoughts on Godzilla, but it's not a bad movie as people are saying it is. Like, the worst movie ever. Like, based on Rotten Tomatoes. They're giving it like 40%, while audience score is like 85%. Like, that's a ridiculous, like, discrepancy right there. Oh, excuse me. Let me add to my wish list. So it's like a first-person game.
This is where I stopped living. I've tried to explain what was happening to me. I was tied to my bed for days and days. Abandoned to my nightmares.
Yeah, they needed George Lucas's help, apparently, just for that movie. Just to help with that, but I guess, who knows what will happen.
It was madness. And when you're mad, life, as you know, it ceases to exist.
I'm getting like Alice in Wonderland vibes from this. I don't know if you remember that game, McGee's Alice in Wonderland games, like the second one. It was like twisted version of Alice in Wonderland. I thought that was a fun game. I wish they have a sequel for that. Like, I've been dying for the third game to come out. But that looks interesting. I like that. That's pretty cool. A masterpiece deserves to be played regardless. 9 out of 10. Real facts and events. Strong narrative component. No zombies or supernatural presences. Okay. Original soundtrack. Oh, it supports VR. Okay. What? Not recommended? Okay, recommend. It's going to sound bizarre to recommend a game that isn't fun, but here we are. Okay. It's very good. Okay. Episode 9 was the audience score from. Yeah, you need to try to find out who is okay. Yeah. For Godzilla, I mean, it's gotten bad response. 40% are on Tomatoes user score or critic score, and then user score is like 85%. Huge discrepancy. Red Letter Media just posted a review for X-Men Dark Phoenix and Godzilla, and I have a feeling they're gonna hate both of them. Pretty depressing mocking simulator about mental illness and its treatment in the 1940s. I feel like it's so barbaric, like back in those times, like even before then, like how mental illness was like treated as, like they just hated people. They like kept them as outsiders. Oh, fend for yourselves, and like I can't imagine what people who were had disorders and such like had to deal with at the like ancient times, and you know not even like 100 years back it was barbaric, but like before that time it's like just as like much worse. I might see Godzilla, no lie. Yes, Red Letter Media are just so biased when it comes to Star Wars. It's just so bad. Especially the prequels, fuck them. But I do like to listen to their overall reviews. Like I don't have to like them. But I think 80% of the time they are correct on a lot of movie reviews. I would say that 80%. I think that's a good number. The rest of the time, I think they're just either just bad or really fucking bad. Like with the prequels, like they're just dead wrong. Or Godzilla, the last Godzilla film before the King of the Monsters, dead wrong about that film. Or Mother. Mother was a great film. They got that wrong. It's very scarring, especially when the woman went through. Okay. Interesting. Episode 9's trailer, what did you think of it? Oh yeah. Was that an official trailer or was that just a teaser trailer? Because I'm waiting for a trailer to come out and then give like a reaction to that. I'm thinking of doing well, I can't do a live stream of that. That's not gonna work. Maybe a premiere of that. You like the new Transformers? No, I don't like the new Transformers. Well, I've not been to Transformers since the third movie. I like the first one, and then the second one came out. Oh boy, and then the third came out. I was like, okay, and then I just stopped. I just could not get into Transformers anymore. It was just too much for me. Official teaser, yeah, that released. Yeah, I thought it was subpar, meh. Boring Star Wars, Disney Star Wars thing. Of course, people are gonna cream their pants because of that, but I don't buy into it. I just same old, same old. Yeah, I mean, like the way she like jumped over the freaking TIE fighter, like that was just retarded. I remember that. Oh, you're talking about Transformers. Okay, Transformers. Yep. Michael Bay ruined Transformers. He's not good. Yeah, he's terrible. I don't want to see him do anything else ever again. Excited to see Emperor Palpatine come back to life. Finally stick it to the Dark Empire haters. I'm so excited. Yeah, they're gonna want to love Dark Empire after that. But seeing Palpatine come back alive. I think I gave my thoughts on Palpatine coming back, but did you guys want to hear it? Because I can get into it because like I have problems with that bringing Palpatine back. I agree with you, Bryson. Totally agree. Ugh, I gotta take my headphones off. Okay. So I want to get into the Palpatine stuff, if you guys don't mind. Yes. Okay. Now we can talk about Palpatine. All right. So, in Dark Empire, which is EU related, it's not anything big, movie wise. It was a self-contained set of stories. Dark Empire 1, 2, 3. And I'm actually listening to audiobooks right now. I listened to the first audiobook. Fantastic. Really good stuff. There are some errors, of course, but it's really good. I can't wait to listen to the second audiobook. And then, also, read the books as well. Read the comics. Endgame was good. I really enjoyed Endgame. I didn't think it was perfect, but I thought it was okay. I mean, good, really good, of course. A really good send-off to a lot of characters. But anyway, back to Palpatine. It felt genuine when the Emperor was brought back. And it felt like it made sense with the clones, him using clones to constantly coming back and never dying. That made sense considering that he wanted to find a way to come back to life every time. He wanted to be just endlessly just living no matter what. And the fact that he definitely did that with Dark Empire. And the way they ended that series, I don't think I even with the way they ended it off was just fantastic. I mean, that whole series was awesome. The guy who did Tales of the Jedi, Tom Veach, initially, who did Tales of the Jedi, did a fantastic job with Dark Empire. Fantastic job with Dark Empire. I was really surprised by it. I wish he did more stuff. But it basically what I'm getting at is it's a self-contained story with Palpatine coming back and then dying at the end. Okay? It was awesome. I thought it was great. It was own self-contained story. But in this, you're basically having him come back in the movies. You're gonna piss off a lot of people, including myself, because I'd rather read Dark Empire. Yeah, absolutely. I think the fact that you're bringing Palpatine back, it only makes everything that Darth Vader did null and void. At least with Dark Empire, it felt impactful. You had Luke finding out that the Emperor came back, and he felt like he was so powerless when the Emperor came back that the only way to beat him was to fall down the dark side and follow down the path of his father. And he did it willingly. That felt meaningful. But with this, you're bringing back Palpatine back. You have no Skywalkers right now. You have Leia, I guess. But it feels like everything that Vader did was for nothing. And he was like the true star, the true hero in the end at Return of the Jedi. And now you're making it all just gone. It's all obliterated because now you're making it into a big, huge movie event just for the sake of it. Like, that's not what, those are the great movies, the original trilogy, great, like, own little movies. And now you're having, the Emperor come back for that? Like, it just doesn't make any sense for me. I'm not a fan of that at all. Okay, basically Palpatine always being immortal. We got sneak peeks of that obsession, but yeah, exactly. You saw that. That was really neat, him giving him that advice with, talking about Plagueis and stuff to Anakin. You saw hints of that. I thought that was amazing, and you saw that with the Plagueis book as well. And even though they didn't mention it, at all, like him mentioning it with clones and stuff, there was lots of hints of that. The Sentex 2 clones, and with the Republic Commando series, and you see that with oh man, what am I thinking of? Plagueis talking about infinite life and trying to save the ones that he loves. Talking about that. But yeah, exactly. Dark Empire haters claim that Dark Empire ruined. No, I disagree with that. I totally disagree with that. It felt valid, but Palpatine was like an infinite being at that time. Like, he felt like it was so supreme in that, like, he found out a way to make sure that he was like undying in a way, So yeah, the Dark Empire haters, fuck them. I don't like them. They're EU fans, of course. I'm sure they are, but hating on Dark Empire, that's a big no-no in my book. Fuck that. Disney fans, very condescending if they think the same. They all hated EU fans when they brought Palpatine back. They go support it. And this movie is so hypocritical. Yeah. Yeah, those are the fans too. Don't care what EU haters say about Dark Empire. The EU haters don't care about storytelling. Exactly. They don't care about storytelling and creativity. That's why we had the Disney Star Wars, to appeal to the low IQ people. That's what it feels like. Darth Vader's sacrifice originally meant that Luke would live on. Luke would create the new Jedi Order and the Alliance, taking advantage of the internal struggle and the Empire to create a new republic. You're so right about that, CJ. So right about that. Now, there's a reason why I'm talking about Dark Empire too, and I mentioned that I listened to the audiobook. That should give you a hint on what's coming up next after the prequels. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Oh, I have a good one. What if Tarkin was still alive? And what if Revan was still alive in the original trilogy? Yep. Not to mention that the idea of bringing Palpatine back to life post Return of the Jedi was George Lucas's idea, not Tom. You're right about that. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. And then that was brilliant. That was brilliant by George Lucas's part. What if Tarkin was still alive, and what if Revan was still alive in the original trilogy? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you saying that if Tarkin was still alive in Episode 4, and then he was still doing some stuff after, or he like lived after the Death Star or something, like he like jettisoned away and he was still doing stuff? Like, yeah, I would not be a fan of that. I mean, he was the big baddie. It wasn't the Emperor. It was him and Vader as this, the arch, like, antagonist. Not Palpatine at the time. And that would be later on. That would be Return of the Jedi. And then, with Empire Strikes Back, that was Vader's role. If you consider the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy as canon, you basically have the three main purposes for Vader's sacrifice completely ruined. And bringing Palpatine back is the final nail in the coffin. Yeah, I agree with you there. The final nail to completely destroy Return of the Jedi's ending. Totally agree. Totally agree with that. Feels like Vader's death is now invalid. Everything he accomplished was for nothing. Some people say Tarkin would blow up Coruscant if he took control of the Death Star. I don't know about that. I really don't know. Now the thing is, because at the time, if he blew up Yavin 4, that Coruscant was under the control of the Empire. It wasn't until after Return of the Jedi that the Republic, like years later afterwards, would take over. This is from the EU, of course. Would take over Coruscant, and then right before the events of Dark Empire, they would lose control immediately. So I don't see him blowing up Coruscant at that time. Maybe, if he lived longer, but he looked like it was like 70, 60, like 70 something. So he would have died off like ages ago or something. But I do like, see what you're saying. I mean, I think he would blow up some other planet, but Coruscant, I really don't see in that, to be honest. But that's just me. Yep, everything Vader did in Return of the Jedi is now meaningless in the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy. Yep. That's why I consider Disney our fan. Yeah, I'm with you, Bryson. It's fan fiction. That's not my canon. I mean, I gotta admit that Legends, like, there are some bits that I don't consider canon myself. Um, the Filoni stuff, I do not consider my canon at all. I do not like Dave Filoni. I do not like any of his stuff. I just stay away like the plague. It's just not my thing at all. But, some of it's Legends, some of it's not. Rebels is not Legends, but Clone Wars is. Somewhat, I guess. It's the one that basically killed the EU right there, Clone Wars. Before even Disney even touched it. They just let that motherfucker do whatever he wants. And I'll never forgive that. What EU sources you don't... There's a couple... Man, what am I thinking of? Infinities? That's not canon. I mean, that's like its own separate stories. A couple of the Tales stories obviously are not canon, but, Matt Wilkins were freak out about it. I mean, I love the guy, but, having this bashing on Tales at the time, like Tales, is just wrong. He's just so wrong. There are some great stories coming out from Tales. And of course they're not canon, but, at least they're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, EU is not perfect. Most of it is great. Yes, I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here's a good one. What if Thrawn took control of the First Order? That's better than the sequels now. That's like a tribute to Heir of the Empire, Yeah, I would agree with you there. I would totally agree with you there. Like, if Thrawn took control instead of that idiot that was screaming in the first film. Oh, man. I forget his name. I don't remember his name. The Empire would have won. The First Order would have won in a day. I'm telling you. They would have won in a day. Like, nobody would stop them. Nobody would have stopped Thrawn. And Tales of the Jedi is great. Yeah, absolutely. It's my favorite, man. As you know, I can't stop gushing about it, man. Good times. Those omnibus, those Tales of the Jedi omnibus, the paperbacks, I have every single issue. I even have the black and white issue for the Sith War. And even Dario Carrasco Jr. reached out to me. The artist behind Tales of the Jedi reached out to me and told me, you do a great thing on your series. He said, he even complimented me. I was like, I'm a super fan, man. Like, it just means a lot. What? Matt dislikes the Coder games? What the fuck? Oh, man, Matt, you just lost me there, man. What do you... Has he even played the games? What the fuck? The guy doesn't play video games. He plays board games, okay? What the fuck? Really? So, I mean, games is not his thing. I get it. He's like an older guy, but disliking come on, man. Tales, Infinities are definitely... Well, some of the Tales is canon. It just... You gotta find it. But most of it isn't canon. It's like its own separate stories. Do you consider not canon? I don't know. Hux, yeah, that's what his name. Okay. Do you consider not canon? I don't know at this time. I really don't know. Crystal Star, I guess. I've never read Crystal Star, so I don't know. Matt doesn't dislike. He just isn't a gamer, so that's yeah, exactly. If Thrawn took control, I would be happy for life. Yeah, I'm with you. Um. Yeah. Even the artists. Yeah. I see CJ. The artist of Tales of the Jedi did reach out to me. Yep. Yeah. I don't have any hate towards Matt at all. It's just kind of like some things I disagree with him, and I just don't like how he bashes the Tales series, and I love that series, or I enjoy the series, I should say. Um, but I have my criticism here and there. I don't like how he's covering all the Marvel Star Wars stuff. I also do not like that stuff. I would not consider that canon as well. I forgot. Yeah, that's something I would not consider as canon as well. Even though there are things that are, yeah, of course, are canon, but I'm not a fan of that series. I really am not. That's why I'm not like. I mean, I'll buy Star Wars number 108, but I'm not looking forward to reading it because I don't know what the heck's going on, and I don't really like the Marvel Star Wars series. But I'll buy it just to support the EU. Absolutely. And I think it's important for the EU to buy it so that to show that we want more Legends. We want more awesome Legends content. Super important. Yeah, and I like Matt. I think Matt's a good guy overall. We really has to cover it since we are considered as canon if you like the whole. Yeah, Star Wars stuff. Yeah. Yeah, CJ just showed you. So I have like pretty much all the omnibus, like Star Wars omnibus books right here. The ones that I do not have are the Marvel stuff. I make it a mission to not get those at all. Those are the only ones I have. Every single one except the Marvel Star Wars stuff. I do not have the omnibus stuff. There's like 4 or 5 volumes, plus the Wild Space comic as well. I do not have that. I have volume 2, but it's at least like 5 to 6 volumes. I'm like, no, I just can't do it. I'm just not into it. I want EU games, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, man, on that. We just take what we gotta have, what we have right now, and of course, I will, take Jedi Fallen over fucking Battlefront shit any day. Single player content I will always appreciate. I mean, depending on how it is, of course, but I'll take that over multiplayer garbage any day. New Star Wars Marvel is garbage. The old Star Wars Marvel comics are much better, but they are indeed weird and sometimes don't feel. Yeah, exactly. Just not my thing. I just don't like how Matt is covering like almost practically like every single issue with every video. So I've just stopped watching his videos. I really stopped because I just can't. I can't do it, man. I just can't. Like I'm so behind on his videos, but I just won't watch the Marvel stuff. I'm like, okay, gone. I just wish he could just skip that, to be honest. I just wish he could skip it so we could get to the good stuff. But every episode is a Marvel. I'm like, oh my god, just dude, please. To me, it's a mixed bag, but have some other stuff. I'll buy it, but I'm not a big fan. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably do a video on this stuff. On Marvel number 108, just so that you guys are aware of it and you guys can buy it. Just go to your local comic store and buy it, bookstore, wherever you can find it. You think you can find it. But yeah, definitely get it. Definitely get it. If you're an EU fan, get it. What do you think about a Crimson Empire or Tales of the Jedi movie? Those are a good idea, but also the movies are ran from the EU writers. How cool is that? Okay, here's what I would think. I think that would be brilliant to have EU writers create and also craft the stories, craft the movies. I would be behind that 1,000% behind that. Okay, if they can, they don't necessarily have to direct, but I think they should have all the power. If they have all the power and they create the movies, I would be down with that in a second. Okay, that would be mind blowing. I would love that. So I'm all in on that. I think that's a great question. So I think that's a great comment right there, somebody. I haven't seen his videos in years. Good thing for okay. Because I was also not interested. He's not tackling them too much anymore since he is no longer on the AN part of Star Wars. I will give them $1 trillion. Yeah, I know. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Or $1 billion, man. Man, every EU fan would be screaming for that. God damn. It doesn't matter who the director is, as long as he's not an asshole and let the writer like just dictate what they want, and the director can just follow their vision and their lead. Oh, excuse me. Do it. Do it. So I got another shit. I forgot that. Fuck. I gotta talk to gotta talk to her. Yeah, they would be freaking out. Every U fan. Can we do? Okay, so in a little bit I have to get going, but okay, so honestly, I don't like a good portion of Matt's Star Wars, Marvel, EU relationships. So, okay, yep. And then consider C canon by the essential. Yep. So Sally has no choice but to retake. Yeah. Like, do it. No, I mean I don't have work right now. I just have to I gotta talk to my fiance. We have like a Sunday chat and stuff, so it's usually every 11 o'clock, but I just want to push it to 11:30 because I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit more. So I don't mind talking for a little bit more. We have till like 11:30, so we can still talk. I don't have any work tomorrow, so I'm good. I just have to talk to somebody a little bit. But I enjoy this, man. I really did. This was really fun. I just like talking to you guys quite a lot. So I'm off tomorrow, so probably can talk then too if you're available. Yeah, absolutely. We can talk before the Ubisoft conference, which is at 4 o'clock my time. So that'd be like, what is it, 1 o'clock your time. But I think afterwards we should be good. This will be like 5, 6, yeah. Yeah, a couple hours later, yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to catch up with you guys for sure. Well, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. Oh, okay, so money. I'll see you around, man. It was good chatting with you. I don't think I've seen you comment before, but I haven't seen you on the live stream before. I think that's pretty cool. I definitely want to see you around, and I really appreciate you commenting some more because I'd respond pretty quickly. So comment on my videos, check them out if you can, and I'm glad you were interacting on my live stream. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, you're in West Coast, California, Bryson. Yep. Yeah, I know that. So you're like 3 hours off, I think. 3 hours behind. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Matt's a good guy. I like him a lot. I do heavily disagree with his criticism on Republic Commando series. I mean, he put that like as like top 10, one of the top 10 worst. Totally disagree with him. I think he's just a little biased on that. Um, but you know, I like him overall. I think he's a good guy. I've talked to him a couple times before. I definitely want to talk to him again. I haven't talked to him in a while ever. He is, yeah, he is an EU icon. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I could be the EU icon because I like to cover everything, but yeah, I will defend it to this day. I'll be a staunch defender. What he said that, yeah. And a few others do disagree with him on that, but he has said that he is in the very minority and has no issues with people liking it. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we all have our disagreements and stuff. It's fine. I just feel like in that criticism, like he just didn't fully understand the bigger scheme of things um, with that series, to be honest. And I feel like just one criticism of it, like his own personal criticism of it, just like affected the whole series for him. And I just disagree with that. I totally disagree with that. Just not even giving it a fair chance. But that's just my critique. I mean, I do like the guy overall. He's a good guy. I would like to talk to him again for sure. Want to reach out to him. I just haven't had the time. I've been meaning to talk to Jeremy too, but he just never contacted me back. Oh, by the way, I have some Doom collector cards too, holographic cards I got from the collector's edition as well. I can't show it, but um, they're actually pretty cool too. There's like 2, 4, 6, 8, like eight pictures, whatever, of all the different enemies. I gotta do something about that Firefly poster. That's just keeps on like wrapping up. Jeremy of Stupid Chainsaw Productions. Yeah, Jeremy is like it's been a long time. But he was affected by the wildfires in California, and I've just given him his space because I want him to deal with all that. So I just yeah, I mean, I just wish him the best. So yeah, it was a long time ago. We talked in like live streams and stuff. So yeah, yeah. I really need to edit that Godzilla review. That's like a 20-minute review. God fucking damn it. I gotta edit that down. Let's put this down. Okay. Oh, yeah, Mount Wilkins, yeah. Yep. it was a fun time. Yeah, I don't know when my next live stream is gonna be, but I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I guess I'll find out. I don't know. I don't know as yet. Halloween so far, yes, but before that, I don't know what. Um, but yeah, we'll see. I'll post all the videos and stuff. So you guys can check that out. If you haven't seen the full video or you missed some parts, then you can check out that whole video, of course. Is now a father apparently. Yeah, he's been a father for a while, from what I remember. I remember I made Game of Thrones trivia video and it took 5 hours. Oh my god, dude, 5 hours of editing. Oh my god, I don't know how you did it. Like that's gonna take forever. Longest ever took it, dude. Sometimes editing is just gets so gratuitous and like so challenging, but it can be very fun at times, like just to tinker and put like different stuff. In my Truth or Dare review, I think you will like that quite a lot. I'm telling you right now, Bryson, CJ, Captain Awesome, he's gonna like that too. I think everybody in the Awesome Universe Discord will love it. I'm just gonna say it right now because I memed the hell out of it. Well, not the hell out of it, but I did do a couple memes that you're gonna enjoy. But Truth or Dare, you will enjoy that review. I'll just say that. Yeah, I did finish it. Yeah, I did finish it. So I'll probably upload it next week. No, I can't do it next week because I got Dark Phoenix. After that, yeah, I could do it after that. I got to do that and then the raid. Those two I gotta. I just got so many fucking videos. God damn it! I gotta do the raid 2. I gotta do Red Cliff. I gotta do fucking. Oh god damn it! So much. So no, worst movie ever. What would we love? Oh, my torture. Yeah, July I'm gonna be fucking booked. But this month I want to plan on watching Attack of the Clones. So and then do a review for that next month as well. Fucking A. Oh my god. I can't just do all that and then foreign film that is. God damn it. Oh my god. Fucking A. Seeing you tear apart Truth or Dare. Yeah. It's actually gonna be shorter than my prototypical like other reviews, but I think it's gonna be. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it a lot. Bryson's favorite movie. Yep, it is Bryson's favorite movie. I'm interested to see X-Men Dark Phoenix though too. It's not gonna be the worst movie, but I don't know how I feel about that. Currently reading novelization. Dude, I love the novelization of Attack of the Clones. It's my favorite, as you know. It's great. They add so much into it, man. They said so much. I told you. Shit, it's getting late. Oh my god. Cap loves torturing me with it. Oh my god. Bryson, you gotta admit it's your favorite. Just say it. What was it? What was the Bye Bye Man? Don't say it, don't speak it. Don't say it. What was it? I don't even remember. That quote from it. It's on to finishing the Hand of Thrawn duology by reading part 2 when I go to Europe. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, man. After that, on to New Jedi Order. Okay. I gotta end this right now, man, because I'm getting tired. I gotta talk to somebody. Yeah, Bryson, just... You love that, okay? You love Truth or Dare. You know it. Oh boy. But I gotta end this now, man, because I'm getting tired. I'm gonna fall asleep. But thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, man. It's like a lot of people were coming in and chatting and doing their thing. It was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Truth or Dare, Bye Bye Man Cinematic. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know you guys have already pressed that like button. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Ubisoft next year or fucking next day. The conference for that. Next video is what the fuck is it? Godzilla. And then the week after that is Dark Phoenix. Got the Raid. I don't know when the next live stream will be, but I guess we'll find out. You should review some. Dude, did you not get the hint about Dark Empire when I was saying Dark Empire? That was a reason why I said audiobook. I was listening to the audiobook for a reason. Come on, CJ. You got to catch up on that. All right, Bryson, I'll see you around. Dude, I didn't mean to say next year. I'm so tired. I can't think. All right, guys. I got to end this right now. So, CJ, I'll talk to you later. Bryson, I'll talk to you later as well. But thank you so much for watching. I know you said you. Besides Dark Empire. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Okay, I'll get to that later. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's 3-hour live stream. God damn it. But I did 2 hours before. There was 2 hours, 2.5. Fucking yeah, I did 5 hours of live streaming. Shit, god damn it. I'll let you know, CJ, but I will stop the live stream now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that's gonna be. See ya.